Punk revolution now! Okay, now that I got that out of the way, let's talk about a fun, interesting, crazy topic that kind of blows my mind, which is punk dead? You've probably heard people say punk is dead, punk is dead. Well, what does that mean? Is punk really dead? Well, what if I told you there's a certain music critic on YouTube that specializes in punk and listens to every freaking album ever released in 2019, so he can answer the question for you, is punk dead in 2019? Well, let's see. First, I want to say, there is indeed an argument, there is indeed some evidence and an argument to be made that punk is dead. Let's list some of the best punk releases that have come out this year. In my opinion, some of the best punk releases that have come out this year have been actually in the form of screamo. There's been nuvolascura, State Faults, For Your Health, Shin Guard, and then a bunch of others that I haven't heard because it's impossible for me to listen to every album, but I'm sure there's plenty of other good screamo, but I've heard 4 fantastic screamo albums, so that's pretty good. Screamo, I guess, you could say is a subgenre of punk. I would consider it for sure a subgenre of punk, but, in terms of, more straight-up hardcore punk or just straight-up punk rock, I mean, there's not been very much. I mean, there's been Otoboke Beaver's really fun punk album, and there's been, let's see, Pup released a pop punk album I didn't really like that much. I mean, the point is there's not much. I've been keeping my eyes open for as many punk albums I could review as possible, but if I listen to it, it's just I just sometimes find it mediocre, and I don't want to waste my time reviewing it, and I mean, so what the hell? What the fuck is punk dead? I'm gonna go with punk is not doing as strong as it could. I'm biased. I want to say my punk band that I'm in is freaking amazing, but obviously that's so fucked up of me to say on YouTube. I'm not here to say that, but anyways, so punk is sick, but I think a lot of music is not doing so well either. I mean, okay, there's been some pretty good releases of music this year, but maybe music as a whole is just suffering. What if the way to solve the music crisis, because we are in a crisis right now, that's why I say we need a revolution. I wouldn't say we need a punk revolution if we weren't in a crisis, is to have a punk revolution now, and then there's going to be good punk music, and if there's good punk music, we're going to save music in general, because all music in 2019 hasn't been even that good compared to think about like the freaking 90s or something, or freaking 60s. There's just been better music. There's been better decades for music, better years for music, without a doubt. But some reason 2019 isn't as good, and there's not very many good punk releases. Do you really think that freaking Otoboke Beaver's album, which is really fun, do you think it's gonna fucking change someone's life the same way fucking Brad Bad Brains has? I don't know. So we need a punk revolution now to save punk, save the world, and save music. That's my opinion on if punk is dead or not. Punk revolution now.